Daniel Durst is the worst.
How do you say that?
DUERST.
Durst is the worst.
Durst the worst, bitch!
Durst the worst, bitch!
It's very easy to fall into this trap of hatred, and it's just hate the politicians and hate what's going on in our country. And as much as I hate it, I don't know about you, I'm guided by love. So thank you, Emily. Next, I want to bring up Deborah, who will be representing Voces.
Hi, I'm Debbie Albers, and you know, the real crime that needs to be looked at is the crime of deportations and not passing a Clean Dream Act and not being taken away from, you know, young people who are working and giving to the community. And we need to stand up to that and have that passed with the budget. We need to Democrats. We need to have that passed. We need to have that Dream Act. And we're fighting right now 287G in Waukesha County, where the police can be ICE agents. We're also fighting AB 190/SB 275, where they'll have all city employees, state employees be ICE agents. And so we are ready, and we need help from the community and from our allies that we're planning on possibly having a 2-day strike or more next year. So if they're not gonna, this white supremacist hate that's in the White House right now, we need to get rid of. We need some kind of form to stop them. This hate has to be stopped in our city, in our country, and all around this world. We have to take responsibility and work harder next year in the elections. We have to stand up for our country. It's now or never. This is a dire time. So please, everybody call your representatives, Democratic and Republicans, and have them ask them to pass a Clean Dream Act in the budget. We need to get that passed for these young folks.
That's right. Thank you! Thank you! Sí se puede! 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 All right! And so I want to bring up Megan from Showing Up for Racial Justice, whose group has been a tremendous ally to all of the fights against white supremacy and hatred all over. So I want to bring up Megan to read their statement. Megan!
Attorney General Jeff Sessions is coming to Milwaukee today to speak on violence. And even though the facts show that crime is still at its lowest levels in decades, he's going to come into our city to make his alarmist speech to justify his white supremacist agenda of increasing and funding state violence.
No.
Violence is a public health crisis, not treated with carceral solutions. Sessions wants it both ways, to participate in the cause of violence and deny how to prevent and heal from it. The city's Office of Violence Prevention already made its blueprint, one that would address the underlying factors that contribute to violence, build on community assets and culture, and systematically apply data and science to ensure effective solutions. The Office of Violence Prevention has the solution, and it is completely ignored by Jeff Sessions because he isn't looking for solutions. Sessions' first action as Trump's Attorney General was to rescind former Attorney General Eric Holder's directive that guided prosecutors to avoid pursuing mandatory minimums for low-level offenders. That reversal by Sessions means many non-violent first-time offenders face unnecessary and debilitating long sentences when they could be placed in rehabilitation programs. When Milwaukee moved to create sanctuary city resolutions to reduce unnecessary contacts with police, AG Sessions threatened to withhold funding and further punish our city for protecting its population, even though facts show that undocumented immigrants are not the cause of violence in Milwaukee. If he's going to cite drugs as a cause of violence, the solution is universal health care to deal with this health crisis. Not pushing punitive measures such as more policing, which only perpetuates more violence from the state. Absolutely. We also ask, who gets to define violence in Milwaukee? Right. Violence is the lack of employment being created in Metro Milwaukee.
Yes.
The regions with job growth have been in 3 white suburbs.
Yes.
Inaccessible by public transportation. Violence is lack of affordable housing. In Milwaukee, 50% of all renters spent more than 30% of their monthly income on housing. Violence is that Milwaukee is the 3rd poorest city in America with a poverty rate of over 26%. Violence is the mass incarceration resulting from poverty, racist policing policies, and the siphoning of resources that happens through the segregation planned and executed historically by white people in Milwaukee. Violence is policy failing our public schools where educators and resources have been under attack by a for-profit charter system which is lining the pockets of every GOP legislator, from the Common Council to the governor of the state.
That's right.
Violence is the silencing of grassroots organizers of color who have been working to reduce violence in Milwaukee but aren't given a seat at the table.
That's right.
Where decisions are made or a platform to speak from, as is being given today to the Attorney General today. SURJ Milwaukee speaks in solidarity with Black leaders organizing communities, UBlack, Working Voices Party, or Working Family Party, Leaders Igniting Transformation, Voces de la Frontera, and Citizen Action of Wisconsin to reject the agenda Attorney General Jeff Sessions has come to perpetuate and to let him know he is unwelcome in our city.
That's right! Thank you! Hey, Sessions! Let's make it clear!
Let's make it clear!
Hate is not welcome here!
Hate is not welcome here!
Hey, Sessions!
Hey, Sessions!
Let's make it clear!
Let's make it clear!
Hate is not welcome here!
Hate is not welcome here!
Hey, Sessions!
Hey, Sessions!
Let's make it clear!
Let's make it clear!
Hate is not welcome here!
Hate is not welcome here!
How do you say that?
DUERST.
First is the worst.
First the worst, bitch!
Subscribe, bitch.